against the LA Clippers on the road, where they blew a 25-point lead in the second half of that game. Meanwhile, the Blazers start a road trip. Jusuf Nurkic wins that tip over Jokic. Gets the start. It has been JaMychal the last few games. Smith's been playing great, and he sets up Jusuf Nurkic. Always like this matchup between Denver and Portland.
When he's comfortable, he will return.
Jared, I thought the key word and the key phrasing as Nurkic knocks that out of the hands of Gordon, and Little all the way will throw it down. Had back surgery to repair that nerve damage, and that's a tricky surgery. The surgery was a success. We hope he can get back as Jusuf Nurkic scores inside.
And he doesn't have Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. to assist too right now, and he's still averaging 7 assists.
Sets up Monte Morris. Before we get too much deeper into this game, Will Barton has tied this game, the former Blazer. This Jokic-Nurkic matchup. Look at the hands by Jokic. Knocks it out of bounds. 11 to shoot for Portland. Gordon take it himself. He lost the handle. That was Smith. Jr. came from behind, and now Smith on the breakaway will lay it in.
Michael Malone talked to us about that today, that they want to play with more pace because they don't have now those great half-court players.
We pick it back up. First quarter action from Denver. Blazers coming off their impressive, surprising win at home against Brooklyn. There's Smith flying high, lays it in.
And they really need production out of him.
McLemore turns the corner, gets a step, and Nurkic lays it in.
With a numbers advantage and with his ability to both score and pass, it's going to be tough to blitz them all night.
Dennis Smith. McLemore. Oh, nice shot. Then McLemore into that starting lineup. Just gone from out of the rotation to in the starting lineup. Here is Nurkic. He's missed twice on the threes. A reason he's open, right?
That's
the
absolutely
oldest line
right.
in the book for shooters, non-shooters. Smith finding McLemore in the corner. That quick release short. He's knocked down. And Smith able to disrupt it, get the possession back. Rivers disrupts that pass.
We're seeing all the passes. We saw him score in the paint. We've seen him get a couple of deflections defensively, and now we see him hit a three.
And Nurkic scores on Jokic inside.
Both Lillard and Anthony Simons. Simons is really coming on, but you can't really play those guys together too often and build around guys like Simons and Lillard.
Well, Jared, Joe Cronin, acting general manager, Neil Olshey is out. They also hired an assistant general manager today. I'll get it started right now. Denver up 18, 2.5 to go in this first half. Nurkic gets Jokic in the air, count the basket, and one for Jusuf Nurkic. Had a nice chat with Jusuf Nurkic before the game, and he was talking about his relationship with Jokic. They were, of course, together here in Denver. And now Barton will get it organized here. Oh, a lot of room. Barton misses, and there's Nurkic with the rebound.
Realizes his debut was in this building, and that just makes him feel young. But we've seen Jeff Green's athleticism tonight.
7 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And now Jokic with the screen. Martin runs into a wall. They're trying to take the foul here. They finally give it to him. As far as points in the second half, that is an alarming number. Now they've gone 9 and 8 in that window, but they just gave up a 25-point lead in the second half.
Jeff Green was terrific, and again, I've said it several times, but he has been, over the last few years, terrific.
And it came off funny out of the hands of Morris. Dennis Smith Jr. probing. McLemore, catch and shoot. No. Nurkic, offensive board. Great run to the conference finals in the bubble. Been a frustrating year for him. Oh, the putback by Covington, no. With Green on the floor, had a free look at it.
But my guess is he's nearing it.
Especially in the last few years, right? Turnover, Blazers, and a take foul by Dennis Smith Jr. Toughen you up, coach.
That would take a lot. I'm very, very soft.
next step is to play one-on-one, two-on-two on the court. But again, that will not happen until Murray gives the thumbs up to the coaching staff, medical staff, and the front office, and the organization all the way down. I've spoken to multiple people who have said there is zero pressure on Murray, and for that matter, Michael Porter Jr. to make his way back from back surgery.
When he's on the court and off the court, this is an outstanding team when Jokic is playing, and one of the worst teams in the league when he's not playing. And over 6 assists. A lot of big guys on my list, and I know I'm going to have a lot of angry Warrior fans.
He had an allergy to, they think, a meal, and actually had not one but 2 EpiPens and had to go to the hospital. That was Saturday. And then he had an allergy to, they think, a meal, and actually had not one but 2 EpiPens and had to go to the hospital. That was Saturday. And then
killing me. I mean, I'm a guy who loves to eat. I ate before the game tonight,
yes.
And then you're here talking about food. It's a hard thing to get through.
Are you